Hi guys, in this video we are going to customize B2C and B2B accelerator. Before this video, please check my previous video. In that I have installed Hybrid Suite. So this is continue of the previous video. So first step is we need to remove the Why B2B accelerator storefront which is created in the previous video. So let me show you that. This is the path. Open Hybrid bin. Inside custom, you can see this is the created folder. So I'm going to remove it. Okay. Now let's move to the next step. Okay. So next step is we need to run ant module gen command. So this command will create this extension: back office, core, facades, fulfillment process, initial data, storefront, and test. So here you can see this command ant module gen. Here module is accelerator. Name I am giving as training. And this is the package structure. And template is your development. Yes, so our extension is deleted. Now go to platform folder. First set ant environment. Next we need to run this command. Okay, so here we need to remove Why B2B accelerator storefront from local extension.xml file because we have deleted it. This is Why B2B accelerator storefront. So I'm going to remove it. Save it. Again, we need to run the same command. Okay, our command is here. You can see build is successful, and with this successful build, we can see these 7 extensions are created. Let me show you those extensions. Go to Hybris bin. Inside custom, you can see inside training folder, these 7 extensions are created. Okay, now let's move to the next step. Next step is we need to remove all Y accelerator extension from local extension.xml file. So go to Eclipse, inside Eclipse. Okay, so this extension we need to remove. Y accelerator back office, core, facades, initial data, and storefront. Save the file. Let's move to the next step. Okay, so next step is we need to add the created extensions inside local extension.xml file. Copy it. This is not required. Here we have added all created extensions. Okay, let's move to the next step. Okay, so here B2C project model is created with all these required extension. Now let's move to the B2B accelerator. So before we start with B2B accelerator, we need to first set B2B storefront as a template. Okay, so first we need to create extgen.properties file inside training storefront extension. Let's go to the, okay, so I need to first import. Okay, so these are created extension that I'm going to import. Okay, so inside training storefront, we are going to create one more file, that is extgen.properties file. Okay, and here you need to add this data. This will make your this will make your training storefront extension as a template. Okay, now we are going to create B2B storefront extension with and extgen command. So here you can check the template is training storefront and name of extension is training B2B storefront, package is this. Okay, so run this command. Here you can check build is successful, and with this successful build we can check training B2B storefront is created inside custom folder. Let me show you. Yes, we are in custom folder and here training B2B storefront is created. Okay, let's move to the next step. Okay, next step is we need to add this created extension in local extension.xml file. I'm going to add it inside local extension. We have to add training B2B storefront. Okay, so we have added. Let's move to the next step. Next step is we need to install two add-ons, B2B Accelerator add-on and Commerce ORG add-on on training B2B storefront. So let's go to the platform folder, copy this. Here our build is successful. Let's move to next step. Okay, next we need to install Commerce ORG add-on on training B2B storefront. Paste it. Here remove space. Run it. Okay, build is successful. Let's move to the next step. Okay, so next step is provide access to Power Tools B2B storefront website. So first open training B2B storefront extension and open project.properties file and remove all existing properties starting with website. Okay, let's go to training B2B storefront, open project.properties file. Okay. So we have to remove these properties. Save it. Let's move to next step. Okay. Next step is we need to add side channel filter inside training B2B storefront. Let's open this file. Spring filter config.xml. Just let me add this. Okay, training B2B storefront. I'm going to import inside Eclipse. Spring filter config.xml in training B2B storefront. Here we need to add B2B accelerator side channel, because in this file we will see B2B accelerator side channel. Let me show you. Okay, here you can see it is B2C accelerator side channel. We need to replace it with B2B accelerator side channels. Okay, next step is we need to remove all properties starting with website from local.properties file, since they are already provided by your B2C and B2B storefront extensions. Okay, so these are already available in training storefront and training B2B storefront extension. So we are going to remove website related properties from local.properties file. So let's open local.properties file and remove all this stuff. Save it. Okay, so now next step is we need to perform ant cleaner, and then we need to do ant initialize and then start hybrid server. After that we will able to access these 4 sites: electronics, apparel UK, apparel DE, that is for B2C, and this power2 site for the B2B. Okay, so I am to ant cleaner and initialize. Okay, and initialize you can do from console or from HSC as well. Let's run it. Here you can see I have started my server. Before server startup, I have done npnon and initialize. Now let's see the next step. Next step is now we can access training storefront, that is electronics. This is for B2C site, and yes, this is power tools, and this is for B2B site. So in this way we can customize B2C and B2B accelerators. Thank you.